Good afternoon, Con here with Techout, and today I want to talk about the Motorola Razr 2025. This is the base model. I haven't seen a lot of videos online of people talking about the base. Um, the Ultra is the new thing right now, so everybody's talking about that one. This comes in three models this year for 2025. It comes in the regular base model, it comes in a Plus, and it comes in the Ultra. Now, when you go up to the Plus, you get the larger screen, the 4-inch screen, and I believe that one jumps you to the Snapdragon processor. The base one is the um, MediaTek Dimensity 9400X, which for me seems to be plenty okay. There are some things here and there that seem to be a little stuttery, but nothing too crazy. Again, this is a foldable device for $699, so it's going to be your entry level foldable. And if you set your expectations for that, it does a very nice job. The inner screen here, the crease is very minimal. It's hardly noticeable. I was actually streaming the other day when I unboxed it, and everybody's like, "Oh, you can't even see the crease." I'm like, "Wow, you're right, you can't." You kind of have to put it right in the light to do that. We've got your outside screen here, which one thing I love about the Motorola is the fact you can put your apps on the outside screen without having to do any kind of apps or anything like that, like on the Samsung where you have to use Good Lock. You can see here we have X running right on the outside screen. You can scroll through your tweets, all that kind of stuff. You can swipe up from the bottom down here to go home. You Reddit. I just have all these different ones on here. You can add any apps you want right here, right from your home screen or right from your apps that you have pre-installed. You can do that right there, and then you can reorganize them how you choose. So very nice, handy feature. I do love how that works on this phone. We've got your weather, and then back to the beginning. There are other cards that you can add in there, but those are just the card or the widget cards that I have. I really just use the apps and stuff like that on the screen. I'll reply to like a text message or something like that. The only complaint I have about this is when you do this, as you see here, when you open up the message, the keyboard does hide that. Now this does have a cool thing where you can do a full screen reply, and that lets you type in stuff right here, and then it gives you that send button right there rather than kind of in the app. So depends on what app you're using, whether that works well or not. When I purchased this from Best Buy, it did come with the Clix keyboard case for free. So I don't have it yet, but it will be shipping to me. So when I get that, I'll try that and we'll see how well that works on the outer display in terms of real estate and typing and stuff like that. But you can see here, if we open up X, we can close it and we'll get a little thing to slide down here to continue. So we can just slide that over and it will open the app right back up where you left off. So that's a very handy feature. You can enable or disable that on a per app basis. So if you want to just close the app when you close the phone, you can do that, or you can have the app continue without having to swipe it. But I figured that sometimes I'll close the phone without wanting to continue running it. So I figured the swipe is kind of a happy medium. It can either close it or it can, we can continue it on the cover screen. So very nice there. The base model does have a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, so I've been getting pretty good battery life out of it. I haven't charged it yet today at 6:17 in the afternoon, and we're at 37%. I think I unplugged it around 9 or 10 o'clock this morning, and it's a weekend, so I've been using it quite heavily. So battery seems to be holding up pretty decent for a phone of this form factor. I really love the texture and the color. This is the Durabulter C, kind of like a blue with a textured back. It's kind of hard to see on camera here. It kind of looks darker than it really is, but really love the texture. I had a later case, Aramid Fiber case, the blue one. I think it was called like Willy Blue or something like that. That's kind of what it reminds me of, almost having like an Aramid Fiber case on the back. So I really like that. Overall, a nice device for $699, and I would recommend it. I'll do a comparison, comparing this to like my Moto stylus, since that's kind of in the $400 price range. We're only a couple $100 off. But if you're looking for a foldable, I do recommend the Moto Razr right here. I would have gotten the Plus, but the Plus only came in one color, and it was like a mocha color, and I really didn't want that. So I wasn't ready to jump up to $1,200 for a Razr, and I didn't want the mocha color, so I kind of just settled on this one right here. But I like the color and I like the device. As you can see here, we do have an always on display as well. so that can be customized. One cool feature is you can enable this when you put your hand over top of it. It turns on the, it didn't go all the way to sleep yet. It turns on the lock screen. So that is just done by putting your hand over top of it. Like you're about to pick up the phone, you can kind of see your lock screen and stuff like that. Or you can enable it so when you pick up the actual phone itself or lift it up, it enables the lock screen as well. So a couple different options there that you can customize on the outer screen. But that is the Moto Razr 2025. I figured I'd do a video here on the base model because I haven't been able to really find anything. So if there's any kind of questions or tips or tricks you guys want to see, let me know in the comments section below, and I'll make a couple more videos on this device. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.